Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And we're in Morbi Bay, and we're going to continue on with our quest line here. Hopefully we'll make 18 before too long. Do angry pirates dream? Roland, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Why doesn't he like me? Gimtoda, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I've recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. Okay, he's pointing that way. Is he pointing that way, or is he pointing at that man over there? He seems quite rude, but oh well. He's got a hard job, I guess. Storm Captain Gimthora. God, they got weird names. Ah, yes. I had a feeling you would be the one that Otham sent. Since you first arrived at the Morbi dry docks, I have had my men watching you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's just simply protocol. You'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Well, very well then. I assume that he informed you of what your task would be. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Nagho Station at the rear gates can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Actually, I'm level 17. I had a quest to do at level 15 for my job, and I haven't done it yet. Let's finish this one, I guess, and then hopefully we'll be done here and I can go back to town and do that quest. Otherwise, I may have to just go do it and come back. Okay, sorry, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. Storm Private Kenalgo. Roland, ha ha ha! I knew it. No more sardines for Kenalgo tonight. I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Othbrim would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Oh, the job? Yeah, sure, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you'll eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nemia, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. There's one thing I don't know if you've noticed about the dialogue, but the sentences are so long that sometimes you have time getting it all out before you run out of breath. What do they call those? Run-on sentences? Alright, so they must be up here. Let me get my carbuncle out. Wish we could name the carbuncle. I should call mine Carby. Oh, they're probably down by the ocean on the beach down there. There they are. Bunch of fireflies back there, too. Oh, they're having a gay old time. They're singing around a campfire. Disreputable pirate. I'm giving ye to the count of 9 to step back on that path. Carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rocket you crawled out of. You see, it's at it up here. I can't talk like these pirates. You see, I's had it up to ear with your type, roaming the ills like they was years to roam. It's getting to be that a man can enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up asking which is the way to the local leave mate. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Paul's balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one'll remember I was ever here. Come on, Scraggs. We's knives to sharpen. Potty mouth. Alright, gotta go back to Morby. I'm gonna have to go the hard way because I fell downhill, didn't I? Report to Gimtota. Did I go the wrong way? I did. I should have went down this way. Can I jump the gate? Storm Captain. I could call her Storm Captain. I don't need to remember her name. You're a big un, aren't you? So, the trespassers are indeed pirates. And they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk about getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the Victory? Something's not right. And I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order and increase patrols immediately. Thanks again for your help, Roland. It appears that we were wise to put our trust in you. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we got another grimoire. Let's take it. Oh, then I got another quest to do. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I need to go do my quest. I can't keep putting it off. I'll be level 20 before I get there. And I might get some good stuff from, maybe a new spell or something. Let's check on the grimoire, though. Oh, and we got that belt, too. So, this keeps track of... Let me show you something. Each piece of armor and weapons have a number on it. If you look over... Let's see here. Right there. Okay. In the box in the lower right-hand corner, just past where it shows the picture of what it is you're looking at, it'll say item level 17. Okay. Below that it says Disciple of Magic level 15. So the item level 17 is the armor value of that piece of armor. And then if you look over here, it says the average item level is 11. So what it does is it takes what you've got, like that's 17, that's 17, these are all 17. Over here though, we've got a 5. See, these are bringing it down from 17 to 11. So you need to watch that because there's going to come a point where you need to have an average item level of some number to get into a particular dungeon or to maybe continue on with the quest line. So at some point we need to start improving this stuff. Now you get a lot of it through questing, but not everything. So we're going to be looking for ways of getting better armor in some of the quests that we take or dungeons that we do. So, but anyway, for the time being, let's put on what we've got. And there's that mark I told you right there. If you hit this button here, or hit the Y on the controller like I'm doing, it'll save that stuff to the gear set. So that's now up to date now. And you'll notice it went to number 12 because something, that belt that I put on, boosted it up. All right, enough of that nonsense. I'm going to get back to down and I'll meet you there. And yeah, before you ask, I killed myself to get home, so there you go. I wasn't about to run all the way home. Topaz Teachings. You seem tired, Roland. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit for the duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. The Foreseer has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Foreseer will explain the situation. Yes, ma'am. See that yellow carbuncle? We're going to get one of those. I never used the yellow one, by the way. Oh, where are we going? I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I need to go this way. So we are a summoner. We're going to be able to summon more than the carbuncles. You know, we're going to be able to summon some of the monsters, and I'll be using those. There she is, Foreseer. Oh, I hate getting spammed with those things. I was beginning to think that I'd miscalculated, Roland. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of Limsa ports are subject to inspection. It is routine I perform daily. It is a routine. In the case of smugglers, however, there's a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry excels in defensive techniques. With such an ally at your command, the potential for injury in even the most brutal of battles can be significantly reduced. Indeed, we cannot conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thorogrim and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Yeah, see, the gold carbuncle, well, I don't think it's gold, but it's yellow. Anyway, it does defense, and I prefer something that smacks better. So I usually use the topaz one, or the emerald one. You have agreed to accompany the Foreseer? Then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Think of this entity as a shield, and be sure to interpose it between you and your enemies should the inspection turn sour. Okay. Wait a minute. We're not done, I guess. Over the rails. The mercenaries are here to assist with inspection. Okay, the mercenaries are the gal with the big axe, and the guy on the right, he's a magic user. He will heal us. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Kaylee during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Roland. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through this just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge. However, before we even board the vessel, it is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon used against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes, lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem Hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Keep these words in mind, Roland. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Aleport. Okay, if we're lucky, that means that they've opened the ferry for us. First, though, I need to, let's see. I need to... Alright, where's my... There he is. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, they already put it where it needs to go. Cool, okay, got it. Alright, we're going to go down to the Fisherman's Guild and see if we can grab a ferry. I hope they've opened it up for me. Yep. Sweet. I think I had to be 15 if I remember right. Did you see the girl with the ferry down there? That's a scholar. Now, one of the reasons why I picked, and she's a healer. The ferry helps her heal. Now, I'm a DPS caster, but the reason I picked Summoner, one of the things in particular, is that Summoner and Scholar are counter jobs. So when we reach 30 as an Arcanist, we'll be able to open Scholar. You see Scholar's listed under Healer, and we're listed under damage per second ranged. So once we get 30 with this character, or this job, this will automatically open at 30. And so we can switch between those two jobs. And as I'm leveling this one, it will simultaneously level this one. This is the only job that does that. Everything else, if I want to, say, be an archer, I would start playing an archer and stop playing an Arcanist, and I'd start from level 1, and I'd have to grind my way up. So that's kind of cool, that you can play a Scholar and a Arcanist at the same time, and that they level up together. Let us be about our task. Roland, pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Okay. For this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow one, since it's part of the quest that we're doing here. I don't have to, but You know, why not? All right, I'm looking for this. There. Okay, get ready for a fight. There's going to be one. You know there is. You're with all the folks from the Melvin's Gate? Hells. I knew there'd be trouble. Where'd they come from? All right, let me get a quick heal in here. See, this carbuncle doesn't work like it used to. I think they've changed it. It used to be a tank. And what a tank does is, like if you're playing a tank, you go in and start smacking the bad guy, and he keeps his attention on you. He doesn't shoot at me behind you. Well, it used to be that these guys, you used to sick them on the guy, and they would do that. And so all you had to do is sit there and smack them with whatever you got to smack them with, a bow and arrow or your spell or whatever. That's changed now. And they don't tank like they used to. Now, they used to get mad at them in dungeons because the tank would say that the pet came in and took the aggro from him. And that's dangerous. So, I never used one in a dungeon. All right, let's talk to the steersman again. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what comes next, though. Well, you didn't have any part of that either. Goofball. Deftly handled, Roland. Once again, I'm reminded of our guildmaster. Thanks for your efficient response. We will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. All right, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. Well, wait, I wasn't on the boat. They didn't wait for me. I had to swim out there. Everybody knows cats don't like to swim. That boat really squeals, don't it? Well, you better hurry up. That boat's going to get away from you. Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Notice that my character is a man of few words. As a matter of fact, he never talks. He just nods his head. Or shakes it. I am Foreseer Kiley, and by the authority invested in me, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old doors are all rusted up, see. Bloody thing won't open. Y'all have to come back another day after things have fixed the hinges. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of Liminsa is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. Law, is it? Lads, I reckon it's time for our guests add themselves a little accident. Pitch 'em over the side. There he is. What he should have done the first time. Got somebody on. Yeah, they're still coming. Where'd our teacher go? This guy's pretty tough. We did it. We did it. Okay. Sweet. A masterful display, Roland. Now we can finally gain access to the cargo. Holy crap. What have we here, then? It's one of them bitch Admiral lapdogs scampering about my ship. You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. No. No, it can't be. Recognize me, pretty face, did ye? But you were caught, exiled. Foreseer, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. You stay away from me. Foreseer, please calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering, and I've certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. Well, she's scared to death. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. She's terrified. Oh, she passed out. Kylie, Nofi can preserve us. She's fainted. We've got to withdraw. Roland, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the Foreseer. Aye, that's right. Slink on back to your mistress, you worthless curs. Ha 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 ha. Well, that didn't go well. Man, she's really out of it. She's terrified, and she lost her grimoire, too. Okay, I gotta go report back to the guild. I guess they'll take care of her. That didn't go well. And guess what? There's gotta be a story behind that. She knows that pirate. All right, we'll be back here. Let's see. Before we go back, let's see if this guy's got some things. This is a side quest, and I said I didn't normally do side quests, but we're gonna do this one, and I'll show you why. Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't read that, but that's okay. It's just a side quest. It's not part of the story. So what we're doing is he wants us to look for this gal right here. What's this? So they've sent you to do their dirty work. Well, you'll never take me alive. Never. I didn't think he told us to kill her. Let's see, she went down that way. My blue carbuncle hits harder than this one. Alright, let's find out what she's running from. Please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the Coriol for breeding, like he asked, but that's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. The Yellow Jacket sent ye, and not no pirates? Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you've caught me. I'm behind the corals in Airport. Those good-for-nothing pirates had me breed jackals for them, too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the coral. That they did. I smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the corals and clean their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. They paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me, wanting to cover their tracks. I'm sure you hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame, you hear? Okay, so they're smuggling cats. Big cats. Ah, you're back. What can you tell me? She claims to be a victim as well. Well, it was great. It was her greed that brought the corals to Vilkbrand, and she's sorely mistaken to think the yellow jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. At any rate, we now know why the corals and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. The pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Rokenthal's assistants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend. The yellow jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there's still a matter of Rokenthal and the beasts running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what may happen should the jackals and corals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential. Let me know when you're ready to begin. All right, well, I'm ready. Okay, I'm just going to rip through these because they're really just a lot of talk. Okay, now, the reason we're going to do this will become evident here pretty quick. Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine. I'll come clean if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I was looking after, not too far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in Alport, but wolves, you can be sure folk will pay good money for them. With the yellow jackets breathing down my neck of late, though, I haven't had time to care for him. The poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I tell you where I hid him, but if you want to take him, best move now. What with the corals running wild, killing the pirates, jackals, and all, it won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. I have to warn you, though, he may be just a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone that gets too close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly and soothing him. I left the critters in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him. Okay, we have what they call minions in the game. And it's little things that you can summon and they'll follow around behind you like a lost puppy. And people collect them. So that's what we're doing here. There's the cat right here. It's his baby coral. So we're going to rescue this cat. There's the mother right there. They're nasty looking, I'll tell you. Little kitty looks cute, but don't be fooled. So that was the cat. Now we got to go find the wolf. Yeah, the cat looks like a little kitten, doesn't it? Well, it is a little kitten, but it grows up to be pretty nasty. All right, there's the puppy, and he is starving. So we're going to give him the bone she gave us. But that doesn't settle him down. He's still upset. So now we're going to soothe him. I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm just going to type it in. And now he's all happy. All right, let's head back to town. All right, so we're going to turn the cat and the dog into this yellow jacket guard, but he doesn't want them, so he'll give them to us. Oh, it leveled us up. Cool. And we're going to do the same thing with the cat. It's really not important, so I'm rushing through it because I'm out of time, really. And there's the cat. Okay, so he didn't want them. He gave them to us. So what we do, go into our inventory, and there's the wolf puppy. Double click on, well, we'll click on that. And then we'll click on the cat. Okay, and I'll quickly show you these. If you go down to minions, there's all the minions I've got. I gathered these throughout the years, but the cat and the wolf pup are here. So you decide which one you want to come out, and you click on them, and it brings them out, and they follow you around, and they're cute and all that kind of stuff. That's what they are. They're minions that follow you around. Isn't he cute? Anyway, I'm out of time for today. I hope you had fun. I hope you join me in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.